up, Leo? This is going to be your love check-in for the second half of January. This is for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out the channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. The info for that's in the description box of the video. There's a wait for a reading with me, so if you wanted to explore your options, I have put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so, and otherwise if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Leo, we're going to do the usual check-in, the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? A projected potential outcome for the second half of January. I say potential because on this channel I infuse law of assumption and manifesting and mindset into my content, and all my tarot readings are only check-in points into one version of you, your specific person, the connection that you have selected, are selecting out of the infinite that are available right now, out of anything that you can imagine. Creation is finished, all things exist at once. Your desires are meant for you, therefore you can absolutely manifest this differently if you would like. Everything showing up on the outside is a reflection of your present state of consciousness. And so if you want to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in your focus and your state and a reselection. If you want to know more about what I'm talking about, please go and look at my other content on this subject, or look at some other great coaches online, and I teach as I go. Okay, Leo, so the person on your mind, how are they feeling about you as we move through the last 2 weeks of January? 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords. So a little bit of a lack of a clarity, wanting to, with the world though, close that out where things have been a bit stagnant or stuck. And there's a 7 of Pentacles, so they're still invested and they want to move things along. I saw the Devil card, so that's like definitely a lot of attraction and desire. The 7 of Swords that I saw, there can be some fears around trust, or there's just been a little bit of avoidance in maybe making a decision or getting clear on the way forward. And that's caused like a block or a wound. 9 of Wands, avoidance, right? Like, so it doesn't have to be as heavy as deception, guys. It can just be like you're feeling like things have been avoided that need to be clarified. Ace of Swords. So honesty, truth, getting things out on the table, conversation. Knight of Pentacles, to keep moving forward. Knight of Pentacles is, there's a goal here, and it's a solid goal. Knight of Pentacles. Now, you may have been connected to this person for a while. Things have maybe felt a bit stagnant or unclear. Guys, also don't take the reading if it's not your reading. Doesn't matter. And also their feelings and thoughts are going to change as well when you change, and you can have anything you want. You just need to change your dominant thoughts and assumptions about how they're thinking and feeling about you. Okay, I'll get to you soon. There's been confusion. 7 of Cups. Okay, in this present check-in, 7 of Cups, mixed feelings. Or for some of you, 7 of Swords, trust issues around maybe other energies. Are we on the same page, moving towards the same goal? Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. 7 of Cups can just be fear, illusions. And I saw that Devil card before. So some of you, there might have been some trust issues being projected at one another, confusion and lack of clarity on like the way forward, you know? Yeah, Hierophant card, lack of clarity around, okay, maybe this is even about taking things to the next level, commitment, right, or values. Some of you, things that have been muddled, like could be because you share different cultural backgrounds, spiritual beliefs, something like that. And there's been an avoidance in discussing or addressing certain things in that department. And for others of you, there's been confusion and lack of clarity about committing properly to the situation, or like the next level of the situation. But they seem to have like this long-term vision, and maybe they are very now focused on this, you know, marriage or commitment or whatever it is. There's a conversation brewing. Leo, if you want it, you've got it. So if you want the marriage, or you want, you know, them to be on the same page, it exists. So I'm just going to get to you and explain more when I get to you. It's much more relevant. Yeah, there's a King of Pentacles here and an Ace of Wands. So this is about commitments, loyalty, stability. Now, if there's been any trust issues or confusion in that department, founded or unfounded, and there's a wound or a block or an avoidance in discussing things, like they want to get past it. They want to get, there's still a little bit of this mixed feelings and confusion, but they want to clarify. They have passion for you, and they seem to want to commit to the situation. Some of you are dealing with earth sign energy and Page of Cups. And there's a Knight of Wands in the reverse with the Four of Pentacles, and there's that Seven of Swords. So what I feel, Leo, is it could be that this has been a little bit unclear. Maybe there's been insecurities. For some of you, definitely there's passion, but it's been like confusing, and maybe there has been questions or suspicion around, are you playing with me? That doesn't have to be founded, guys, but Knight of Wands in the reverse is Shadow Knight. It could be like, does this feel more like just fun and games? Because Four of Pentacles, holding on but holding back a little bit if it's been taking a long time to get to like the destination, like the goal. And Seven of Swords can be either avoiding an issue, avoiding discussing it, addressing it, or can be suspicion, okay? Insecurity. Some of you are dealing with a situation where like maybe there has been mixed feelings about committing because someone already has a child or has been in a commitment and therefore, has been holding back a little bit. So there could be financial matters at play, also not relevant and not a block, but this is just circumstantial stuff coming on. Yeah, there's been a Two of Wands to get to the King of Pentacles or the Hierophant card. So this is the plan now being made, which way forward, and it could have felt slow to make that decision. This person seems to be wanting to make the plan. It is at a crossroads. There is a Seven of Pentacles here. They want to hold on to you, even if it has felt slow. You can speed things up, guys. There's no such thing as divine timing. You can have anything you want. If there's been clashing or tension, they want to get past it. Now, the Five of Wands, that could also be outside energies like family drama, if there is issues here to do with like that, tradition, culture, all of that. They want to get past that. Or if there's been outside energies and ties because of children and financial matters, they seem to also want to get past that and have a new start and move towards a new direction. And you get to decide the direction, Leo. So it's more, this is your manifestation and all the characters in your show. So let's go to your show, okay? Or what you prefer, your preferred reality. But we'll see how you're feeling about them right now. There's a Page of Cups here as well. So maybe this is about you moving ahead and having children or discussing that. That could be a factor. And if you want it, you got it. Or whatever you want. But Page of Cups also mutually would be about making an offer, both wanting to, like if there's been a clash or an argument, this can also be an emotional offer. It could be an apology. If it's been feeling a bit stop-start or hot and cold, guys, like even that, if that's caused clashing because it's seeming like it's confusing, like mixed signals about the direction. If you, Leo, feel like this person's been showing up a bit hot and cold and then that's confusing you and causing trust issues, you just need to select version of person that's hot, hot, hot. Okay, Three of Wands. There's been a lot of waiting and thinking about the future. Fool card, taking the leap of faith towards Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. Some of you might question sometimes if this person is more fun and games than serious, or that has been a theme, because that's Nine of Cups, not the Ten of Cups. So let's see. Ace of Swords, Leo. So you both want to get on the same page, have a conversation, get to the truth of things around Ten of Pentacles, the future vision, maybe family, maybe living together. This is like actually house and home. Okay, and then Seven of Wands is in the reverse. They've got a Nine of Wands in the reverse, you've got a Seven of Wands in the reverse, okay? So maybe there's been a lot of guarded energy between the two of you and defensiveness. There's a Tower in the reverse, and then there's an Emperor card in the reverse with the Three of Wands. Some of you have been feeling like Tower energy in the reverse can be a little bit like an internal tower where you feel like things are, what's not working has to go, and there could be issues where you've been waiting and you're frustrated and you feel like this person's not taking control of matters. With the Emperor card in the reverse, so there's a lack of structure when it comes to building the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, there is a father or a husband figure involved in this situation, like if there's children and ties outside of the connection, or an influential father figure if this comes down to like a clash with family, etc. That's a very specific storyline. All of that is circumstantial, Leo, seriously. I just say what comes through. But the truth is, you know, maybe part of you is like, look, I need a plan. I need to have a conversation about the future. Part of you might feel like what's not working to date must go, and you're frustrated because that's like, you might have a feeling like it's because towers in the reverse to me are like internal towers, like it's triggering. There's a shock aspect. Like, I don't know if I want to persist with this. So Leo, if you want to persist with the part that you like and the end goal, which already exists, the outcome that you're trying to manifest, like you want to have the commitment, you want to have the stability and all of that, that's all you need to do. It's all you need to affirm for. That is it. But there's been obviously some stuff just in this check-in that's caused a clash and confusion. Let's see, King of Cups, Leo. So you do feel like emotional with this person and you feel like they can be loving. But then there's that stagnancy and stuckness to a sort. It's something like the blindfolds on when it comes to the plan for the future. Why did the tower come out? The Fool card in the reverse and then the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so Leo, it's like it seems to go round and round a bit. Like there seems to be some kind of a trigger. Either you feel like this person can be a bit reckless with your feelings sometimes, or reckless with not being very stable or structured or responsible, you know, and keeping things, you're sort of like indecisive about it, or you feel they're indecisive about the future. You can easily turn that around. Yeah, Seven of Cups. I know I sound confused, but there's confusion here. There's mixed feelings. There's also a stuckness like, okay, maybe sending mixed signals about the future. Like, are you ready or are you not ready to take the leap of faith as well with that Fool card? Now, Leo, if you feel this person's coming across as like 1 minute ready to go, the next minute not ready, or 1 minute loving and the next minute seemingly cold, hot and cold, it's you wavering in and out of states. So select the version with persistence and affirm for the loving, caring, devoted, loyal, stable person that you want. That is it. If you, Leo, are confused and you're not sure what you want, you know, for the future, and you want to get clear on that, well, maybe you're not sure because you don't like what's happened to date, or you're feeling like there's a clash in values, for example, guys. There is a version of a person of this person that has the same values, so maybe you just want to let go of that version and select version with your mind that feels and thinks exactly the same thing, that wants the same thing. And it's not manipulation, guys, and you can look at success stories online, okay? So please, I don't need to fight with people in the comments. I won't bother either, okay? But if you're having mixed feelings about this, maybe it's because of what's happened to date, or maybe you're not sure what you want, which is also okay. Leo, once you decide what you want, it can manifest, okay? Anything. So we've got the Chariot card and the Four of Wands. You want to move things along towards maybe, you know, commitment. This is about marriage and stability, and move things in a positive direction. Absolutely available to you. Maybe you have more than one choice, or things have just become very muddled because of, like, if there has been outside influence. If you feel that there's outside influences or blocks or obstacles, like family influences or some drama, or competing interests for some of you, that's your fear, or Seven of Cups, you might mutually feel that way. I don't know. You can absolutely just take your focus off that. Of course not, because otherwise you can manifest that in circumstances. If you haven't manifested outside energies, guys, then don't bother with what I'm saying. And if you have, then take your focus off. Just manifest the end, okay? No, don't pay mind to third parties. No, we're in the most loving, fulfilling, committed relationship, even if it's outside family drama, etc. It doesn't matter, guys. The circumstances don't matter. Family drama, Ten of Cups in the reverse. There's confusion and mixed feelings when it comes to achieving your Ten of Cups, because we have Nine of Cups. Some of you feel like this is pleasure and fun, and maybe this person is not taking control of matters or hasn't been responsible in some kind of a way or isn't as committed to the situation. You're feeding them the script, so they have to show up and conform according to your dominant thoughts and assumptions. If you're going round and round and round and round and you keep thinking that they are how they are, that's just how they're going to show up. So change the script and change the story of them. Either way, Leo, Chariot card, you want positive movement forward. You have had fun and pleasure. You're doubting the Ten of Cups, okay? Or you feel like maybe this person overindulges and has fun and is not as committed to the situation. Knight of Wands in the reverse comes across a bit wishy-washy. So change the thoughts that you're projecting onto them. The Ten of Cups in the reverse also, it's like confusion and mixed feelings. For some of you, there's been a shock or a disruption involving family, and that has caused the drama or the upheaval, okay, and confusion between the two of you. Even that you can manifest away, okay? So it doesn't matter. There's nothing between you and your manifestation. You just need to be like, nope, this is how it is. All right, and all the circumstances will shift. So we've got Scorpio energy, Aries energy, Cancer energy, Taurus energy. Yeah, let me get you some oracle cards just for this check-in. And guys, walk away from this check-in and fuck it in a bucket if you want. Like, just, if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. If it is your reading, just take what you like and throw out the rest, or just focus on what is your desired outcome and leave the rest, okay? What does this person want in the first half of January? Yeah, there's some kind of a roller coaster. You know, it feels like this is going round and round, and you're feeling with that Tower card like what's not working must go. It says toxic connection. This is trust issues and stuff that I think are being ping-ponged around back and forth between the two of you. With fed up, okay, hurting, with unfinished business, proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation. Okay, so there's a fed up with the old, Leo, and they are you pushed out. So even they're fed up with like the old, you know, roller coaster stuff, okay? Now, for some of you, addictions are at play, small portion of you, because I did point out that there might be some overindulgence and irresponsibility or something like that. So then select version that doesn't have that issue. Yes, you absolutely can affirm for that, guys. And there is another version available if you want to. But then there's also proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation. Okay, so this could have been going round and round and whatever, and trust issues because of, and for a while, because of a number of reasons I've already pointed out, but they still want to come in. Page of Cups, offer, forgiveness, reconciliation, and Tower card, chaos. So there's some chaos, and that could be involving, like I said, you know, it's the crumbling, everything crumbling. So you could feel like everything's crumbling. And I would say that's everything crumbling of the old. So it's up to you again, Leo. So selecting something, you could also want to move on to something new, Leo. As I said, that's totally fine. If you don't want this, it's totally fine. But also, I do see that they want to come in, proposal, offer, forgiveness, reconciliation. I encourage you, if you want to stop going round and round, to stop anchoring yourself and this person into an old version. It's like you break up with the old version with your consciousness of everything, and you select preferable version and focus on that. They would then show up more dominantly like that, and you can live in that reality, okay? Pop up, surprise visit, reach out in person. So you are getting a reach out. You may be getting a visit. It may be some kind of a popping up. Let's see. Okay, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yeah, there could be some control issues between the two of you, because suspicion and confusion, one pulls back, then the other one wants to control, and you also could feel like this person's not really taking control, like, of matters, of the situation, and then you want to, you know, take control of matters. You only need to control your mind, Leo. Okay, that's all you need to do, is to take control of you and your thoughts and assumptions. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, you deserve love. You are lovable. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Some of you, it's parents and influence that are in the mix. For others of you, there's a lot of triggering going on here. Control issues are like, I did say that, you know, 10 of Cups in the reverse, maybe you're doubting that this is going to develop into the 10 of Cups, because this is like triggering some old stuff that you have around maybe a father figure, or old family issues like codependencies and stuff. This says addictions. I mean, addictions can also just be in terms of your connection, like codependent patterns. So, you know, yeah, I don't know, healing family issues, and that could just also be trust issues between the two of you that are being ping-ponged back and forth, triggers, etc. Just focus on the healed, healthy version. You don't need to worry about whether this person's healing or you need to do a ton of healing, Leo. You just need to make the effort with yourself, with your consciousness. Maybe you've been pissed and you want this person to make more effort. Then you can affirm also they make so much effort, they're so loving, they're so consistent, they're so stable, they're so reliable, they're the healthiest, best version of themselves, all that kind of stuff. It might be triggering something where you're not feeling very lovable. Okay, also if there's like control issues when it comes to showing emotions, that could be another thing, and it's triggering not feeling very loved or lovable. No, they love me so much. If you've had a history, because this is like the chaos, if it's triggering an old wound you have that predates this connection, or it's a pattern, then I've always had the healthiest, most loving relationships. Everyone has always shown up consistent, reliable, loyal, stable, loving, etc. Do revision. I've done a video on that too. Okay, guys, either way, you both have Ace of Swords. There's a communication, there's a conversation, there is an offer, there's proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation, there's a crumbling of the old, there's a Two of Wands. So it's either like walk away, fed up with, well, either way, Leo, walk away from the old version for sure. Some of you might be feeling fed up, but otherwise there is opportunity here to actually select and manifest whatever you want, the ideal version of the connection. Okay, Leo, I hope that resonated for you, and if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.